Welcome to the Disability Resource Center here in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Thank you for tuning in today virtually as our offices are still closed to the general public. Let's go inside and learn about herbs in a jar. Follow me.
Hello, my name is Tennie and I am a Medicaid specialist for the Disability Resource Center in Fredericksburg, Virginia. We are an organization that helps people with disabilities to reach their individual goals of living independently with and without supports, and we hope our videos will help you to live life your way. I'm here today to talk about herbs in a jar. Let's begin. Mason jars are an inexpensive and stylish way to grow herbs indoors. You can either plant your herbs from seeds or you can transplant them from your garden if you have them already growing outside. There's other options that you have in your home probably right now. You can take old tomato sauce jars and clean them out, and now you have yourself a container to grow any kind of herb you want. The materials that you would need are quart mason jars, small rocks or gravel, potting mix, herb plants or seeds, and jar labels. So let's look and see how to do this. Follow me outside.
Hi, and welcome to my outside gardening table. I am going to bring in a helper of mine, James, to help me do, and I'm going to demonstrate what we just talked about. So James, come on in here, and I want you to go ahead and pick up one of these. This is a mason jar, okay? They come in different sizes. This is kind of like a medium-sized mason jar, and I have a big one over here, right there. All right. So what we're going to do is so easy. We're going to put on the bottom a couple of rocks that helps keep the moisture and the drainage for these guys so that they don't get all gunky in this jar. So what we're going to do, James, go ahead and put that in there. I want you to grab a couple more little pieces of rock and stuff to put in here in your jar. Okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what you want to do is kind of get like an inch or two of rocks in your jar. What we're going to do is we each have some soil. Now this is what is called potting mix. This is not regular soil. The reason why it's called potting mix, if you can see, is very, very fine, okay? And so that will help with the drainage too, so you don't have a lot of moisture that builds up in your jar. Because what will happen when these start coming out of their seeds and becoming actual plants, they'll get too wet and they'll get like a fungus and then they will die. And that's what we're trying not to do. So I want you to go ahead, and you can even take this off to the side here and fill up your jar. So here you go, and you want to fill it up to about that size, okay? Not all the way to the top. Okay, so we're going to try that. There you go, okay? So we'll put that back down here. Now, I have my seeds. I'm going to be planting mint. James, what are you planting?
Mint, right, correct.
You are planting basil, because we switched sides.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is hold out your hand. Do you see those little seeds?
Yeah.
You can barely see them, okay? So what we're going to do is sprinkle those on top of your soil. And I'm going to sprinkle some on top of mine. There you go. Now we're going to take our fingers and we're going to sprinkle some more soil on top of that. Because we want to cover them lightly. There you go. Move it around to even it out. Okay, there you go. Now, there's some water over there in that white pitcher. So we're going to water it just a little bit. Keep going. Good. All right. Now we have our seeds planted. So how do you know what we have? Are you going to remember what's in there? Especially if they're together, like this, sitting on a sunny windowsill for at least 6 hours a day. Are you going to know which one you have? Are you going to get mixed up? Probably. So what we're going to do, I made some labels. Okay? So you have basil. Which basil sticker do you want?
This one.
That one? Okay. So I'm going to take off the sticker and you can put it on your jar. And I'm going to take my sticker, because I did mint, and I'm going to put it on my jar. Now, we have two tops here, and these tops have two little holes, and I don't know if you can see it, for air ventilation. We're going to put that on here, because what that's going to help do is keep that moisture in this jar, because to help germinate those little seeds. So go ahead. There you go. So James, how long do you put this jar in the window for? I mean, how many hours do you need of sunlight?
6.
Yeah, so find yourself a sunny window, which you have, and put these on there, and then as long as it has 6 hours of sun, you'll be good. Now, once you start seeing these seeds germinate, you can unscrew it, and then you see them germinate, you take the top off. If you have like 50 plants coming up in here, I want you to pick the best ones out of all of them and pull the rest of them out. Because what's going to happen, they get too crowded and they won't survive. So you're going to leave good, healthy, like at least 3 little seedlings, healthy seedlings in here, and pull out the rest. It's okay. They won't feel a thing. Okay. There you go. So here we go. We have planted our mint. Good job. High five. All right. So now there's a bigger mason jar. Okay. Again, what I'm going to do is put down my rocks. And we're going to put in my soil. So in my larger container, I have picked some actual mint from the back of our building here at the DRC. And what I'm going to do, we're going to pretend I have it in water, that it has little roots coming out the bottom of it. Because once that happens, you can stick this in your potting mix about an inch and a half down, okay? And then you're going to give that a good dose of water, but don't drown it. And each day you want to take a peek at this jar and the two with the seeds on it and make sure that it's not dried out. And if it is, at least put 2 tablespoons of water in each container every day. So, because you want them to germinate, or you want this to be, get healthier and they'll stand straight up. So any herb you can do this with, I just happen to be using mint. So I watered that. Another thing, again, you want to kind of remember, okay, what did I plant? So I have a nifty little idea, because I do love my wine. So I have a lot of wine corks. So if you do have those wine corks just hanging around, and I have wooden skewers, like you put on the fireplace for, like, I don't know, marshmallows or something that you're cooking on the grill. I stuck it at the end of my wine cork, and then I wrote on here what I planted, and then I can just stick it in there, and that way I can remember what I planted. What is my plant? It is a mint plant. So there you have it. Very simple, easy, fun, go wild. I use 2 separate herbs. You can use as many as you want or different herbs. It does not have to be the same that I did. So you guys go out there, get your jars, get your soil, get your seeds, and have a good time. I'll meet you back inside.
Other thing is, now what? You have your herbs growing, they're on your windowsill, and now you can start cooking with them. So what I have included is some ideas of how to use some basil, which can include putting them on pizza and sauces and soups and salads, in addition to ways that you can use your fresh mint. Of course, there's the mint tea, you can put in a smoothie, and there's always a good recipe or two that you can use mint with goat cheese and mint basil pesto. And in addition to that, I have included a recipe for a mint and ginger lemonade cooler. Everything is included that in there for you to make that. And then for your strawberry basil avocado toast. That looks really good. I wish I had some right now. Anyway, so as we end this PowerPoint, I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I thank you for watching. There is a survey that we would like for you to click on and to let us know how well we are doing, because we do love your feedback. I hope you enjoy this again, and happy planting. See you later. Bye.